Hello, my name is Kevin. Today I'm going to take you through a basic install of the Antec Kuhler H2O. It's an all-in-one kind of liquid cooling system. And on the net, I read some of the reviews that said that it was really difficult to install. I also read other reviews that said it was very easy to install, but some people said also that the instructions kind of were not so clear. So anyways, I've built a few systems. I'm not really, expert or anything, but I looked at it and I think I figured it out. I haven't done it yet, but yeah, I'll try and take you through it, and if I run into any problems, well, maybe you can learn from my experiences. So that's what we're going to go through today, okay? Okay, so here I am again, and just according to the instructions, it says 1. Prepare the metal retention ring. Install tension clips facing forward, and there's a picture here. And yeah, like I said, I'm just going to follow the instructions, but some people said that it was quite difficult, or the instructions weren't clear, so I'm just going to see if that's true, and also if it is true, I hope that I can help you out. So these are what they call the tension clips. So install them facing forward. So I guess I'm going to put this on like this later on. That's how I'm going to attach it to the motherboard. So can you see that? I'll kind of zoom in a little bit closer. Okay, so this is going to be forward. So I'm going to install them like this. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, it just clips in. There we go. Or does it? Yes, it does. And this clip should be on the outside according to the picture. Next, number 2, it says prep the back plate. And the sub-instructions are install the threaded metal inserts into the holes corresponding with your CPU socket. And on there, it shows which holes. So let's do that. These, I believe, are them. This is what it looks like. Can you see that? Okay. And so I said I want this. Yeah, you can see also there's a little bit of room there. There's a little bit of an indent where that will fit and actually go flush, or maybe a little past flush. So I'll stick that in there. I'm sorry, I'm sitting on my knees right now because this is just a small little table here. So I'm going to kind of crouch down, so if I look really unnatural, that's why I look more unnatural than usual. Okay, so now I'm going to push that through. And it actually, yeah, it goes a little past flush. And that went in fairly easily. So now, what are we going to do? So that was number 2. Now number 3, attach and expose the adhesive backing. So otherwise known as, I guess here, kind of double-sided tape. So I'm going to expose the tape, not myself, just the tape. So this is going right on there. You can see here there's a kind of big space there where the tape can go. It's quite clear where to put it. Okay. Okay, so here we go. What I did is I put on the double-sided tape, and yeah, I'm going to give this a go. So I'm just going to give it a go here. And try and pop these in. Actually, this is looks like a pretty tight fit here, even though I do have the cutout. I don't know if this is going to go in. This one went in, and this one here. Come on, there we go, baby. Oh yeah. Okay, so once that's the back plate is installed, it says this is step 5, position the fan. See diagram, air should blow out of system. Well, quite simply, this Antec symbol should be facing towards the rear of the machine. I'll go to the next step, which is step 6. Mount radiator to the fan and secure with screws. Okay, so here is the radiator or radiator, and I'm going to have to, I'll kind of line this up and then put this in here and then screw, I guess, here with these long ones. Is this the one? No, that's not long enough. This one here, there's a kind of longer screw, I assume. That's the one, and then yeah, that'll hook up. Okay, but this is looking a little wide. I don't know if this is going to fit in my system, actually. I don't know if I'll be able to close the door, to tell you the truth. And line that up, and I'll put in one more just so that it is kind of in the right position. So I got that all lined up, and let's okay, is that going in? I think. Okay, so well, this is my only computer, but luckily I have an iPad, so I could connect to the internet. And yeah, it is very unclear. I have to agree. Here, the radiator is positioned on the box, so, and also in the instructions, where the radiator is positioned as such, so that the lines here are running horizontally. Okay, but on the home page, it was positioned as such, which I believe it will fit into my case in that position. So I guess it doesn't matter. So I thought perhaps it would, because on both the box and in the instructions it was horizontal, but on the home page it is vertical, and it's going to trust it. Okay, so there we go. I'm just tightening up the last one. It fits in fine like this, but I mean, show it like that on the box, or show it like that, especially in the instructions. So yeah, I agree totally with those reviews that say it wasn't clear. And yeah, because yeah, I'm not a specialist in radiators. I don't know if the orientation matters or not. After that, so that's all done. It says loosely attach pump bracket to motherboard with mounting screws. Okay, the longer ones are the ones that are going to fit through. Those are the only ones that are going to be able to make the connection. And let's see here. Okay, I think it's grabbing. Okay, so yeah, it grabbed. Good, so that went in easy, no problem. And next one. Okay, good, that grabbed, no problem at all. So I'll put this in nice and loose, like it says. Okay, hey, so next it says to take off the plastic cover, and this here is step 6, remove clear protective cover from pump. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any orientation. Of course, you know, you might, if you're into that sort of thing, you might want to, it's pretty flexible, and I read that's one of the benefits of this cooler. You might want to have it so that the Kuhler H2O is pointing up. I really don't give a darn. But for aesthetics, but I think maybe it might give a little bit of better flow if it is down. So since it's flexible, I'm gonna kind of pop that in, and it says to push it in and turn it. Give it a little twist. Take it out and there we go. I just wanted to have it so that it's kind of vertical there, so that the tubes are down at the bottom. And now, just from memory, it says tighten the screws in an X pattern. Okay, there we go. I don't want to do it too tight. I don't want to strip anything. Sorry, my head's cut off. I bet you think I look better this way, right? So, okay, so let's zoom in on that. Okay, so you can see here everything lined up fine, and it's in nice and solid. Make sure you don't over tighten the screws. I'll just angle this a little bit here, and hope you can get a better look at that. And yeah, so here we go. The radiator is fine in this orientation, and also, yeah, the tubes, yeah, there's absolutely no problem there. That'll fit in the case. It's nice and clean. Looks nice and clean. Now the last instructions. Let's see here, numbers 11 and 12. Connect fan to pump. Okay. So here's the fan, and here's the pump. And let's see here, which one is it? Okay. Well, this is male and female, so we have. That was very simple. Was I offline there? Or sorry, out of camera view? And then I would assume that this goes to the CPU. That's right, to the CPU fan on the motherboard, the connection. Connect pump power cable to motherboard. And that should be up there. I would assume it would go to the CPU fan. Okay, there we go. I hope that this video helped you, helped some of you at least. And just a moment. The camera's on a tripod. I'm gonna move this very carefully. There we go. That lines up a little bit better. Yeah, it wasn't difficult. The only thing is that was really tricky was, yeah, the orientation, you know. It shows the orientation here, sideways. You can't see that, but here in the instructions it's sideways. Anyways, not that difficult. Just, you know, I wish that they would state that either it doesn't matter which orientation it's in, or that it should be placed as such. So anyways, I'm gonna hook it up, and you'll hear back from me if there are any problems. Okay, thank you very much for watching.